740, that's 740 and Old Money.
Jens is here. Jens has arrived. Managed to get Jens. Still setting up. You know how it is. Ted Coningsby channel. Trying to salvage something from today, and wow, what a interesting 48 hours that we've had, or at least 24 hours. Yeah, welcome. I'll explain in just a moment what's going on. Apologies for another change of location, but we gave it a go. That's the nature of military aviation. We do our best to get whatever we can. Now, you've just seen it was a German Learjet that just come in. Right, just give me a second, as I'm actually I was in the process of just setting up, and Ted's not even ready. He's still got half a mouthful of salmon. You can see how bad the weather conditions are at the moment. But nevertheless, we're here, we're live, doing what we can. Now I think we've seen this at, oh no we didn't, it had like a checkered. Ooh. Look at this, ladies, gents and teddy bears. You're tuned into the one and only Ted Coningsby channel. Look at this. Bit on the wobbler there. We may get, not sure how it goes, but I know a couple of red arrows have been called up, so let's have a look. I know what in this miserable weather, eh? Ted, are we? Okay, mate. No worries. Back at Waddo. Salvage something. I think we're good. Oh, what an interesting 24 hours I've had. going to just sort this out quickly. Hopefully we get some more movement. That was a nice surprise there. Welcome to RAF Waddington, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Well, I've just had a radio check from the Red Arrows. Hope we're all good, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Hello. What up? How we doing? Hope good. Well, it's been a funny one. To RAF Waddington, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Right, let's see. I mean, actually, I was gonna say, right, let's see. Look at the state of this. Look at the state. Nothing's gonna be flying out of here today. I don't think so. I mean, fair play for that to land. Let me just sort this out. This is right on a wobbler, isn't it? Give me a sec. Goodness me, what is up with this? Trying to get from Hull Beach to here. It's another mission. But, right, that might work. There we go. Manual, here we go. And then let's just level that out a minute. There we go. I think we're good. I think we're good now. You'll get plenty of lorries here as well. So for those fans that love lorries, this is for you as well. It seems to be the busiest lorry road in the whole of the country. It really is, no joke. This is the hub of lorries. Might have to do a lorry count. Maybe Andy C might have to do a lorry count for the amount. I've never seen, honestly, there are more lorries here than you'll get on a motorway. It is. Oh, dearie me. Right. Well, didn't go well at Hull Beach yesterday, and I wanted to give Hull Beach another go. today, and here we go. I mean, you can see the fog. I don't know what's up with this now. There we go. Right, how we doing? Goodness me, I mean, what is going on? This week hasn't been the best week, has it? It's been emotional. What's that as well on the screen? Is that like some specks of rain as well? Oh well, just one of those things, isn't it? Let me just wipe that away. So this is what I don't really like. Hang on, let me just get rid of that. I don't like going to more than one place as well. I'm in the right frame of mind to, you know, for that place. Do you know what I mean? I mean, even this is playing up. Even the tripod's having a moment as well. Everything's having a moment. But as long as we're here, we're safe. I got here safe, didn't rush or anything. Just one of those things, you just don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, yesterday, I mean, what is that? Is that rain going on there? I don't understand that. I'm having a moment. It is actually raining. Okay, that'll be why. Raining as well. That's fine, as long as it's not a problem with the lens. But yeah, you know. So yeah, yesterday, Lady Sheds, Teddy Bears. Well, I tried my best at Hull Beach. You know how it is with anything like that. Even here as well, and Marham, and any base you go to. But Hull Beach, like low level, low flying areas, they need a bit of luck to go with it. And there you go, we just get that sorted. And it's just one of those things where you just got to rely on the luck. And because I didn't know, like always, sometimes I'll get there and I'll set up and I can hear something on the radio that's on its way maybe in 15-20 minutes, but because I had no idea what was going on yesterday, I just set the stream for like 3 p.m. and then be ready with your notification bell button to come on if we go early. So sadly, I think it was 4:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30, nothing had come, and I could see the crew of Hull Beach. Looked like they're about to put the flags down, so the range actually shut while I was packing up, so the range just packed up about sort of between 4:30 and 5. They actually closed the range, so if they got no traffic booked in or no further bookings, or they've had anything that's not coming, they can close it early. And sadly that can happen, and it did. This morning when I got there, it looked exactly like the weather at when the F-16s came. Again, there's no point in me waiting around. Nothing's going to go through that. So I just made that decision to try somewhere else. The weather was actually worse at Coningsby. That was bad there. It was actually worse, although there are things flying at Coningsby today. And I've got here, and I couldn't see the runway. And it was just, it's just one of those things. So I thought, well, do you know what? I hope you got to see that German German Learjet. I don't know if it's Air Force. I hadn't even checked. All I heard was it was a Learjet. But there you go. That's the way it can work. But I just thought, do you know what? I'm just going to come here and just stream for a few hours and just see how we get on. So welcome to a base that was once home, the first ever base operationally with 44 Squadron to fly the Avro Lancaster. I believe 97 Squadron as well, with 44 Squadron were the first to fly the Lancaster. I'm just trying to think, the Avro Manchester as well, actually saying that's probably where I'm getting tied up, where they reformed as a Avro Manchester, so that was before the Avro Lancaster as well. But yeah, they a lot of history here with the Vulcan. That's been here as well. Lots of beautiful aircraft that have been stationed here once upon a time ago, and it's now home to the Red Arrows. And yeah, it's been a few years that they've been here now, a couple of years, you know, moving from Scampton as the anticipated closure. So it's nice to have them in Lincolnshire as well, so which is why it's quite important to make sure they are based in Lincolnshire. But here they are. I mean, we've had some great streams here with certain exercises, and the Red Arrow's given us lots and lots of good times. But the runway just looks shocking. I wouldn't want to fly in this. I have had, like I said on the radio, the Red Arrow's radio signal check at least, anyway. But whether they're going to go up in this, I am very, very doubtful, but we'll see. see them out, like unlike Monday. So yeah, Jens has arrived. So Jens is here. He's arrived with the German crew. Nice. Very good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening. Me and Marshy, Davey, Rob Dunn, Margot Baxter, how's it going? Chris Scapula, how you doing? Hope you're good. Fritz, Daniel G. and Cox. Believe you're celebrating your 6-month anniversary, I think it is, isn't it? But you're tuned into the right channel. This is the Ted Coningsby channel. You know it is. The one and only Ted Coningsby channel. Your only military aviation channel to tune into for the fun, the history, and the bears. Oh, and some aircraft as well, isn't it? I know. Make no mistake, this is your one and only. If you love military aviation and need a bit of difference, this is it. This is the one for you. This is the Ted Coningsby channel, isn't it, Ted? This is Ted's channel. He's inspiration to many to join the Air Force, the Royal Air Force Air Cadets. I'm an inspiration to them all. We've got another Ted Cadet Talk coming up as well, and our next one could be with closer to home for Ted, number 17 Squadron. That's Coningsby Squadron as well, so we're looking forward to that as well. We're going to do another one, but we are on the right tracks, lady gents, teddy bears. As our good friend Richard Brown once said, you know, if a bear can inspire just one child to join the Air Cadets, and you know, that's all we need, then we are doing the right job. We're on the right way. We're doing the right things, aren't we, Ted? It was really nice that 999, the Dunmo, the Air Cadets. It was really good chat there. And we're just waiting for Jens to step off the Learjet. Where's Jens been, Ted? Bremen. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Where was he? All right. Oh yeah, because Jens loves football. I think he's gone to see Jurgen Klinsmann, something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't tend to really do football, but never mind. Yeah, we'll speak to Jens very shortly. I'm sure he'll fill us in on what he's been up to. But as you could not see, I was going to say, as you can see, the weather is absolutely shocking, isn't it? Happy birthday to RAF Mildenhall as well, celebrating 90 years. Would have been a good stream actually from Mildenhall today, wouldn't it? Celebrating their 90th birthday. Happy birthday, RAF Mildenhall. Lorenzo Lippi, how you doing? Synchro tones, oi oi to you. Welcome to RAF Waddington, ladies, gents and teddy bears. What a place, what a base, what a place, what a base. It's, it really is really horrible weather today. It really is. I mean, the visibility is just, it's not great at all. Look at this. Look at the state of this. Look at this, seriously. It is abysmal. But hey, we shall keep positive and try to hopefully get you some movements. Like I said, I did hear a radio check. There's just some things going on, but goodness me. But yeah, there we go. What can we do, eh? What can we do? We just got to ride this out and see how it goes. But I wasn't going to go another day without a stream, really. But yeah, Coningsby is even worse than this, by the way. Although there is flying, so that probably would have been a good move. But you know, I just thought it wasn't quite doing things justice to Holbeach, really. So I gave it another shot, and you know, Bob. Okay, if it didn't work, it didn't work out. You know, so never feel bad about that. But hey, guess what? So actually, let me just get you some info. Actually, no, I'll save it for Friday. I've got some info for you. I've got some really good info for Friday for you to get excited about. But welcome to RAF Waddington. It is home to the Red Arrows and ISTAR. That's the, let me see if I can remember this. Intelligence, surveillance, tactical, target acquisition and reconnaissance, ISTAR. Right, so here's the hub. And as we got here based is the Beechcraft Shadow R1, the Boeing RC-135W Rivet joint, and they've got the MQ-9 Reaper as well. I think it's the RCM Mark 1, I think it is. They got a new one now, I believe. But there you go. But it dates its roots all the way back to 1916 as well, which that's before the Royal Air Force. Of course, the Royal Flying Corps were before. It was a unit, a bit like the way the United States Army Air Force was before the United States Air Force. But it was part of the Royal Flying Corps, and the aerodrome was active in 1916. There was student pilots, and they were taught a variety of aircraft, and the station was finally under the control of the Royal Air Force in 1918 once it was created, but it operated until 1920 when the station went into care maintenance. So the RAF were here for just 2 years as an independent air force itself. Plenty of aircraft. Oh, here's a thing, right? When I've been learning a little bit more as well. Actually, no, I'll do it tomorrow. Learned a little bit more about Free Fighter Squadron as well. Little exciting stuff, because I just popped to my head Stonehenge Aerodrome in Wiltshire. In fact, I was just about to say 97 Squadron RFC between the 1st of December 1917 and January 21st 1918 with no aircraft before moving to Stonehenge Aerodrome. I didn't even know there was one, but there was in Wiltshire, and this will tie into what I'm going to say tomorrow with Free Fighter Squadron, and of course 97 Squadron as well. Interwar period for the base itself. As a pre-war expansion program, Waddington was developed and equipped as a heavy bomber station. So they, when they pick airfields, of course they got to think what they're going to have there. It's all very well having a base. You don't really have them mixed. You don't really hear when we're talking about the history that they're, you got Spitfires and Blenheims and all this kind of thing together. So it's more the fact that they dedicate it as a fighter, and again assign it to either bomber command or a fighter command or what have you. But it's when the base finally opened in 1937. So from 1920 to 1937, that period was closed. But on the 12th of March, was 50 Squadron arrived here with Hawker Hines and then a Handley Page Hampden. Now, we spoke about the Hampden before because it was the first aircraft to operate just over there at RAF Coningsby, known as the Flying Suitcase, with its 3-foot, very narrow, twin-engined, very narrow fuselage as well. Very, very interesting design, but you got to start somewhere with designs. 110 Squadron arrived 15 days later, initially with the Hind and then switching to Bristol Blenheim. So already legendary aircraft, but do note we're getting we're announcing aircraft with just 2 engines, and then obviously it was demanded upon that it needed more power, more reliability. But at that stage, when the introduction of the Avro Manchester came as well, again things started to really indicate that they needed more power. And of course this meant the Avro Lancaster. So beginning of the Second World War, housing the Hampdens of 44 Squadron and 50 Squadron. Both squadrons were in action on the same day as Britain's war declaration as well. Waddington squadrons were also involved in critical stages and latter stages in late summer and early autumn in 1940, attacking barrages and channel ports as well. In 1940 it was the first station to receive the Avro Manchester heavy bomber. So we got 44 Squadron with the first bomber command to fly the Avro Lancaster. 97 Squadron also received them, and that's all due to the fact that they actually formed here as well. Now, interesting, the Avro Lancaster was basically a Mark III development of the Avro Manchester. So the Avro Manchester was, it had this reputation of being unreliable really, and not as powerful as it could be. So it was quickly decided to develop and make it into a 4-engined Avro Manchester. They had a prototype here. I can't remember I think it was BT 301. It was a prototype Lancaster, which was basically a Mark III Manchester, and that arrived in Waddington in September 1941 for test flights as well. And like Scampton at the time, it was part of number 5 group, same as Coningsby as well. And yeah, so 44 Squadron being the first Manchester Squadron, being the first Lancaster Squadron as well. And on the 17th of April 1942, 7 Lancasters of 44 Squadron took off from Waddington as part of Operation Margin, a bombing raid on the manned U-boat engine plant in Augsburg in Germany. Now, the very initial daylight bombing raids, you see, they thought that the Lancaster would be, with its powerful engines and lots of armament and guns, they thought, yeah, this should be all right to go into daylight. Sadly, the losses were a lot. In fact, the ratio wasn't really that good, and they decided then, okay, even with powerful engines, daylight bombing raids would stop, and then they switched to nighttime. I don't know if you've ever been in a Avro Lancaster. The same goes with any like the B-17, that sort of shell. It is quite scary because men had to wear gloves because you couldn't touch the very thin metalwork, because they'll stick or they'll freeze. Your fingers will get frozen instantly. That's why they had to wear gloves. Lots of the tail gunners would have suffer from frostbite, and it's you got to imagine yourself in a dark shell at night then, if you're going to switch to night bombing raids, although your target isn't easily seen. That's why you'd have the Pathfinders. Again, another something innovative at that time. The Pathfinders would be in front of the Lancasters. It must be scary stuff, right? But I've been reading, ready for something special to come up for you, and I've been learning a little bit more about pilot life and average age and how they lied about ages to become part of something bigger. There's a lot I'm learning in the behind the scenes for you to come up with a little special live stream soon. But learning about the dietaries in the morning, about the eating habits, again, no gassy foods, less fibrous foods for being up there, learning about lack of sleep and mind focus on the missions, that kind of thing, to get into that frame of mind. But if you've ever been in a Lancaster, I only went on a taxi ride, and it felt, as a civilian, it must have felt scary, but your crew are your brothers in arms. I've been learning lots of stuff. Your crew are your bombers in arms, and you've got to trust them. This is and there's I don't know if you've seen any videos of military, whether it's Royal Marines or Army or even Royal Air Force, about the strictness, and being harsh, and the warrant officer and the flight sergeant, just shouting and and colourful language, right? But the thing is, I've been looking at it. I've been looking at it in more depth, and they are quite right. You need to filter out those that are not going to be capable. You're going into battle with this person next to you. They've got to be in that right frame of mind, and if you can't take one of your seniors shouting at you, then I don't know what will happen if you were caught. So, because they ain't going to treat you with some candy and some feather dusters, right? It's going to be quite interesting. So I was learning about the brotherhood, the brothers in arms, that you're going into your airmen, whether it's a B-17 or your crew. You've got to be focused on exactly what you're doing, regardless if you're getting shot down. You still need to get that optimum role of that aircraft, wherever it is that whatever role, whether you're a waist gunner or navigator, you've still got to get focused until that very last minute, should the worst happen, that you've just realized that your stabilizer's just been shot away, and then you start to go into invert, into spin, and etc. But I was looking at that kind of life, and I've got a very interesting story to tell you as a special soon. I won't give away too much, but I'm hoping it's a lot for me to memorize all this, but I think I'm passionate about. I was going to say enjoy, but enjoying reading the dark stories is the wrong word. It's more passionate about projecting and telling the story about those men, brave men that went into it, which had about an average age of about 21 by from what I've been reading of those. But amazing stuff, really, really amazing stuff. And whether United States Army Air Force or Royal Air Force at the time, and I was I can't wait to tell you the story. I've got a little special coming up. I'm trying my best to but there we go. So we've got Avro Lancasters here as well. Amazing. Number 9 Squadron arrived here at Waddington as well in 1942. Initially with Wellingtons as well. They were the Mark IIIs. Again, that change of the Wellington bomber as well. They were changing them. Another twin engine bomber as well. So 142 Squadron, 207 Squadron, 420, which is the Royal Canadian Air Force as well. We're here. 463, a Royal Australian Air Force Squadron. 467, another Royal Australian Air Force Squadron. And of course, the very famous Dambusters were here as well. 617. They were present between the 17th of June 1945 and 19th of January 1946, so quite late before they moved on to RAF Digri in Pakistan. Woo, it's going to be windy up here and out. Where did that happen there now? Why can't it blow away that fog? I really can't see the red arrow. To be honest, it's quite emotional. But anyway, so there we go. And luckily, one of the wars that stayed cold was the Cold War. It didn't go hot. And during the Cold War, RAF Waddington became an Avro Vulcan bomber station, and it was number 83 Squadron being the first in the RAF to receive the Vulcan. Actually, 83 Squadron. Let me have a little think. Hang on. I think 83 Squadron, ironically, as a first. There's a lot of firsts on here. I think they were the first to receive the Handley Page Hamden bomber. I think, if I remember correctly, 83. Because I'm sure there we go. Anyway, you might be able to research that there for me. But it continued. So they were the first in the RAF to receive the Vulcan in May 1957. It continued this role till 84, until the last Vulcan Squadron. Number 50 Squadron disbanded, and that was in 1968. The UK started to go into more details. Thank you very much for the thanks, Chris. Thanks for the update. So there we go. So we got Vulcan bombers here, Vulcan bomber station. Just got here, the 15th anniversary of the Royal Air Force was celebrated here at Waddington, 1st of April 1968, mainly because the RAF's last flying Lancaster was based at the airfield. But yeah, during the Cold War, we've had number 9 Squadron, 12 Squadron. So you got 9 Squadron with the Vulcan, 12 Squadron with there were Lancaster and Avro Lincoln as well. So many different aircraft. It's amazing. Got 21 Squadron, 44 Squadron, as we know, 50, 57, 61, 83. 101 Squadron, although we will talk about 101 in other streams actually. So yeah, had several United States Air Forces deployments as well throughout the Cold War, and also in the stages of training. I believe they were training the US Army here as well at the time as well during early stages. But of course, with the Falklands War, as we move on to the 80s, Operation Black Buck, which was a very daring raid. It was the longest bombing raid at that time in history, and there were 7 extremely long-range ground attack missions conducted during the 1982 Falklands War by the Royal Air Force. And the bombers of RAF Waddington, comprising aircraft numbers 44, 50 and 101 Squadron against Argentine positions. 5 of the missions completed the attacks. I think it was 6,600 nautical miles. And what's interesting, in the 80s, and we just talked about the Avro Vulcan there for a minute, and they were about to retire them. Let's not forget this bit. They were about to retire them, and I think they ended up getting some sort of like fuel probe, which part of a fuel probe that there was missing parts. They were about to retire these things, and I believe they used a £5 calculator that they bought from a market, which sounds expensive actually. And then they had a piece of the refueling probe that was used as an ashtray. There was bits missing, but they got them together. And they used like the Handley Page Victors, I think 14 of them, to carefully calculate 6,600 nautical miles to get from here to Ascension Islands, and then a round trip all the way back. So they had like 14 Victors refueling themselves and then refueling the Vulcans. There were 2 Vulcans that would go up on a mission. One was the reserve, and on one of them, one of the Black Buck raids, I think it was the first one. I think there was a seal that was losing pressure because there was a crack in the seal, and it was there, and they had to pull that one off. And imagine being the reserve Vulcan pilot. You're there like, yeah, I'm just a reserve, bit like an air spare, but this was combat. And then and then you find yourself, oh hang on, you are the lead Vulcan. So there we go. It was involved in that, and it was RAF Marham's Victors as well that actually was used to refuel the Vulcans for that. So really cool, interlinking, entwining the squadrons. But so 44, 50 and 101, and they took on took to the air, took Vulcans to the sky. But there we go. So we also let's have a look, and as we start to move to into the 90s as well, there was also the E3D Sentries, which are not here, the Sentinels as well. And it's an amazing the Sentinel R1 with number 5 AC Squadron. I think number 8 now have gone to Lossiemouth now in preparation for the Wedgetail, which are pretty much I think they'll be ready by next year, the way they've been going at the moment. And then of course, early October 2022, the Red Arrows were here, and then we start to see MQ, the Reaper, the 9B, those Reaper Protector, I think they're called now, aren't they? I think they're called Protectors, the drones that they have here now. But there we go, remotely piloted Protector. So, there's quite a bit, even, to go through what's actually based here. Unfortunately, the weather, though, today has been emotional. But like I said, I have just gone past, I was set up at Hull Beach this morning, and I could tell it was like this, and I was thinking, nah, I'm not having a full day of, at least I can, at least we got to see the that Learjet, at least as a minimum, and then anything else that might go out, we'll see. But I'll be honest with you, as bad as horrible as I'd like to say, I'm not feeling that optimistic. It's not very good flying weather at all. Sue Palin, thank you. Yes, Bomber Harris, I know. That's I will go into a lot of detail with that. Don't you worry. White Wizard, what up? How you doing? Hope we're all good. Stu Martin, Russell Moore, Matthew Cable, Davey, Dr. Soda, Daniel G, Ellie J Approach, how you doing? Simon Watchon, what up? Johnny B, Meth, G Ham and Lupins, Walking Tours, how's it all going? But there we go, what can you do? You know, I just couldn't stay at Hull Beach any longer because I knew it'd just be a waste of time with this weather. You can't strafe in that weather. You'd be like, oh, there's the target. If you can't see the target, what's the point? But that's if they're doing strafing, dry or hot. If they're dropping laser, not dropping laser, if they're using laser, that's different, you know. But what good is that for us? High and dry, 30,000, 20,000, 30,000 feet, you know, and they're using laser. That's no fun for us. So it was a decision to knock it on the head. Even, I mean, we've had F-35s turn up, we've seen F-16s turn up and just like, nah. You know, it's very, very dangerous. If you can't see the target of what you're trying to aim at, how is that a good reflection on the aircraft's, on the pilot's performance on target practicing? You know, it's very, very unfair. So it's pointless and dangerous as well. Don't forget, there are civilians such as myself, and of course the Hull Beach Tower and quadrants. Oh yeah, so the cadet talk, it's really about introduction. It's really about introduction and just telling them about the story about Ted, and you know, for me it was really awesome to actually be in front of cadets, because I think that's what Ted represents, all the stages of the Royal Air Force. And I made that point, which is why he wears the same beret as they do. He doesn't wear an officer's cap badge, even though he's a squadron leader. I just think it's important to show that attitude that, you know, all roles are important, and Ted's not going to like single the earlier infant stages of your Royal Air Force career. So it was really about explaining the role and how important, and you know, I didn't really go into the negative side of it, but I can tell you, because let's face it, there will be ones that will drop out. It's like I said earlier about being strict and getting, you know, because at the end of the day, there were some there, and that goes for anyone. This is normal. There are some there that just want to join the cadets with no ambition to where they want to go, but they want to be part of a unit. That's great, because they'll find their feet if they're still passionate about staying as a cadet. They'll find their feet somewhere. And you know, if it's not going to be a Royal Air Force career, it doesn't matter still, you know. But of course I didn't really say it like that, because at the end of the day we need to keep them there. I need to inspire them there. So it was more about what impact they will have in the future, just to give them that boost, because maybe they might think, oh, okay, I thought being a chef wasn't that important, that kind of thing, or didn't think being an engineer. There weren't that many that put their hand up, because I asked them what they wanted to do. There weren't that many that put their hand up for pilot. There was about 3, and then maybe 4 at the end. But so I spoke about, you know, because I got them to take a photo of the sky, and they were wondering what the point of that was. Well, obviously for me to ask them that, I think they know, you know, but so I said to them, remember that sky every day, because that is what you all will protect and look after. So I went into that. I went into about Ted's history, how I found Ted, how I began the channel, and now I'm in front of them, talking to them with no military background whatsoever, and you know, without having anything like that behind me, and to not know what runway numbers are, not knowing what a typhoon was, that kind of thing. And then it got fun with photos, and you know, they were showing me around. It was pretty cool there. It's really good. So it was really about, you know, inspiring them really, and telling them about the story. But the only worry for me was to then inspire them to become a YouTuber. So that was the bit I was a bit worried about, that's all. But anyway, there we go. But I don't think, as I've just had an email, this won't be the last Ted cadet talk. So there we go. A good thing, good question there. Thanks a lot, Christopher Carr, for asking that. I'm quite happy I can get you a stream, you know, with a potential movement. Yeah, it was just not likely at Hull Beach, unfortunately. That's the way it is. You know, I gave it a go yesterday. You got to put it on there because you've seen how good it can be. You've been there before. You know, we've had many streams. We've had Ospreys there, we've had F-15s, Apache, we've had them all, and I think we've had everything you know, firing and shooting something, apart from the F-35, even though they still look cool when they don't even shoot anything. Andy Williams, yeah. So I'm seeing less and less Eddie Stobart, I'll be honest. I am. I'm seeing more the Culina. They're the winner at the moment. There's more Culina. Culina in Spanish. Anyway. Mike 22 Delta, how you doing? Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. I know it could be a quiet one, but you know how it is. Ted Coningsby channel bringing you live military aviation and the weather. It's not been the best week, has it? Really, but that's fine. We will be at TED HQ tomorrow. We'll get back to basics tomorrow. Oh really? Well, I didn't know that. I'm not. That's cool. Thank you for that. Lorries 27, that's hilarious. I'm not actually sure what that said, but let me go and get my radio. 1 sec. AWCU as well. The wildlife control unit. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, see you there. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be at Coningsby tomorrow. And hope to see you there. Hope you're all good. Welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel. Rob Dunn, how you doing? Hope we're all good. Lots of you excited. And Cox, yes, Coningsby tomorrow as well. Yep. Get back to TED HQ. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button, ladies, gents, teddy bears. It does help the channel. YouTube get a bit excited, especially with the happening chat room as well. If it's happening, then YouTube want to know what's going on here now. I'm hoping. Oh, these are great. So these are Hawk T1As. And, the only unit to use the Hawk T1A in the Royal Air Force. Red Arrows. Other Hawks in the country, we've got a Hawk T2 at RAF Valley and a Hawk Mark 167 of the Qatari Emiri Air Force number 11 squadron that are there as their interests with the Eurofighter Typhoon to train them up on, so they will then eventually get to 12th Squadron at RAF Coningsby. Man, okay.
You expecting something? No, just in case.
No, don't know. No idea.
Whether anybody was on frequency to hear what's going on.
Even if you have, it doesn't tell you much. It doesn't really tell you what's happening. Because they won't tell you anything like that. But just got to turn up and hope for the best.
Right. Did the AWACS not operate out of here anymore?
No, they retired that.
Did they?
Yeah, that's retired now. Yeah, of the Royal Air Force, that is. Yeah, so you got the Rivet join, and you got the wedge tail at Lossiemouth next year, I think, will be operating from.
Yeah. It didn't seem 5 minutes since they arrived.
I know, but there we go.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. The AWCU just working helplessly. Oh, that was a big advert there for HZ Logistics. Yeah, so this is the Airfield Wildlife Control Unit. And they keep the airfield sweet and neat of wildlife where possible. Of course, it's an ongoing job. It will never end. It's one of those where it's more about prevention and being proactive. And there used to be a BCW, a bird control unit, but it's now an airfield wildlife control unit because it's a lot more than just birds that they take care of and keep the airfield sweet and neat from. So, fair play. Armed with various coloured flags, whichever one works. I did ask them if any flag meant for for each for a different bird, but no, they just said whatever works. So they got yellow, red, white, black flags. They got a flare gun. They got a rifle. They can use the vehicle itself to chase birds away. They got pre-recorded sound, video, pre-recorded sound. Sorry, not videos. Although you never know, that might be the future. They got pre-recorded sounds of distressed birds. They can play the horn of the vehicle as well. Just anything that works, really. But of course, they've got to be careful because but they know what they're doing. But birds can be unpredictable, and you can make matters worse by scaring the bird in the wrong direction, opposite to where you want them to go. So you've got to be very, very careful. Hares, rabbits, squirrels in Spitfires, we've had that before. We've had deers on the runway, although the AWCU do not take care of deers. They can use falconry as well, which we have got beautifully on our Ted Coningsby archives in our members only videos. You can see falconry being used as well, a very good deterrent to use falconry and birds of prey to fish out any unwanted nests and birds, whichever. It is again prevention as well. Lights, lots of things they can use. Like I said, they've got a flare gun as well. Yes, Phoenix is the company that is the contractor, the company that operate as the AWCU. And you'll find them at Lakenheath, you'll find them at Mildenhall. I think they're all around the country, both Royal Air Force and United States Air Force. So they're not their own, they have them privately contracted. Perry, how you doing? Yeah, so Coningsby, Bryce Norton, Lakenheath, Mildenhall, here, just everywhere I've seen Phoenix written on the van. Marham. Usually call sign is Sappho. Sappho was the archaic Greek poet from Erissos or Mytilene of the island of Lesbos. I don't know why, what the connection is to call to relate Sappho. I wonder, just trying to think if it's got any connection with birds, but I don't think so. Not that I can remember. Bird. I know that the red-tailed comet is a genus of the Sappho. We have the Beechcraft Shadow that's been just noticed been pulled out. Oh, hello. I can hear an aircraft running. I wonder if it's the Learjet dropped off Jens. Peter, how you doing? Gary, how you doing? Slowly clearing up the skies. It does sound like a Learjet, doesn't it? And shut down. I don't know what's going on over there. I wonder if it's like a ground run. It does sound like jet noise, but I can't see it at the minute. I would have thought it'd be the Learjet, but there we go. There we go, there's the Beechcraft Shadow. We've also got the red arrows out. Come on, we can always be optimistic and get something, eh? Something's going on. Hi, are you alright?
Someone's just said that might be the Finnish part that's starting.
Oh, okay then. Oh yeah, it is. Look, you're right, they're coming. Here we go. Well, things just got good. Thank you. No way. We've got F-18 Hornets. Alright, it's time to hit the like button and subscribe to your one and only Ted Conisby channel, man. Oh yeah. The lorries at this place are just the killer, aren't they, really? But hey, look, we've got F-18s. I don't know what we're going to get of them, though. We've got F-18s. Bit more about here, man.
The 2SA is 9 and 9, the 2 at Tabasco is 2 9 and 4 at 3 1 inches.
2x1001, 29.56 inches. Outside temperature plus 15 degrees Celsius, 2.14 degrees Celsius. Press altitude is plus 558 feet, 8.0. Right descending for runway 20, airborne category is 7.
Go on, send it! F-18s, you know how it is. More ribbons in a gift shop. Got him. There we go. You wanted 8 F-18s. We got him, man. Teddy! Ted has brought the luck. Okay, they might have been short-lived, but we got them.
Information code back, time at 12:59 hours 0, runway 20, surface wind is 140.13 knots, colour state is yellow 2, visibility 4,500 metres in the mist, current cloud over crest at 300 feet. The QFA is 992, expect was 294.31 inches, 2x10.
Thank you so much. We persevered. We persevered and we got them on a day where I thought, oh my word, not again. Ted has brought the luck. Is this the 80s? It is. Well, there we go, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Ted bringing the luck. It's F-18 time. Well, you never know, might get the F-16s as well. That'd be a nice, wouldn't it? But, hey, not bad, eh? F-18s, when are you going to see them in the country? You know. How you doing, man? All right, yeah? Oh, yeah, I'd love one. Thanks, man. No. Thanks, man. Thank you. You know how it is. It is green. It is green. It is green. It is green now. Get in. You know, it's things like that start playing on your mind. But there you go, you wanted F-18s, I got them. If I can get you F-16s, I will. Thank you all so much for your lovely comments there. Get you some guards marches as well. The Finnish have pulled it through for us. You know how it is. F-18's score, nicely done. Thank you very much, White Wizard. You know it is. Oh dear. So there we go. Never say never with the Ted Coningsby trout. There we go. Right, we've got our F-18s, good start. We've got a Learjet. Well, there you go. It's better than if I stayed at Hull Beach. Goodness me. Oh dear. Oh dear. But you know, not to be taken away though from Hull Beach, because at the end of the day, you know how good it can be. You know, when you get to see them. I mean, let's face it, we saw the F-18s tax in and they're off very quickly, and that's it. But there's nothing like seeing fighter jets or even other aircraft actually fire live rounds and do all their, like, you know, combat stuff. You can't beat that though. That's the thing. But unlike Monday, these the Hawks here are out. Now they're not. Tom from the South Yorkshire Aircraft Museum, very knowledgeable young man. I think he's a warrant officer in the cadets, doing really well. And he said this is not a Hawk T1, it's a T1A, and you can tell by the step at the back. And he said they needed the ones, the T1A are the ones that you can arm them, I think he said, so that the red arrows can like put all the hard points in to get the smoke and the you know, the pod in the middle and that kind of thing. He was explaining to me, so I thought, oh, okay, cool. Very knowledgeable lad, very knowledgeable. Well, the fog is lifting a little bit. It's getting better, and it's guards march time. I can see Jens as well. He's just down by the burger van. He's trying to sell them like bockwursts, I think he is. Schnitzel, I don't know what he's trying to sell them, schnitzels or something. He's trying to sell the burger vans like food from Germany. He's brought them. So Jens has arrived. He's just come back from Germany, and he'll be here in a minute. All right. Now we don't have a Finnish flag, but maybe we'll get one, yeah, Ted? Wee Stevie boy, emotional Mordor today. I know, mate, I know, but that's the past, and we look into the future. And the cool thing is we get to see them land, so I'm looking forward to that. Guards march for Wee Stevie boy. Thank you very much for your super chat. Margot Baxter as well. Guards march for you. Babsart gifted a Ted Coningsby membership. High five, Guards March. And White Wizard, high five. Thank you so much for gifting 5 Ted Coningsby memberships. Thank you so much. Nick Simpson, commitment to bringing us stream is second to none, Ted and Nikos. Very much appreciate the complete dedication and effort. Allow me to help a fraction with some fuel money. Thank you very much, and salute for that. Thank you very much. Be careful, Ted. And Cox celebrating 6-month membership, so congratulations to you. Oi oi, 6 months today. Wow, time flies. Thank you, Nikos and Ted and Claire and all the TCS and Spanner crew. Best aviation channel ever. And Cox, thank you for being with us, with our squadron for 6 months. Thank you. Chris Austin, thanks Nikos and Ted for being out in this weather. Hope you're keeping well and sending this. Hopefully gets you yourself a warm yeah, let's ride. Alex Raven, thank you very much. Great effort today, Nikos. Thanks for going to Waddington. Guards March. See that? Just an F-18 a day. Keeps the chat going to play. Yes. Member for 17 months is Stu Martin. Congratulations. Wow, feels like a lot less. Boss says thanks for my productivity reduction over the last 17 months. Guards March. That's hilarious. Thank you very much. Julie, congratulations as well. 15 months. Oi oi everyone. Best aviation stream ever. It is. We are the one and only Ted Coningsby channel. We always set the catchphrases, set the standards. We do things right. We do things the way it should be. We come up with all the amazing catchphrases. We are unique. We're the only ones. Oi oi and yeah. Oh yeah traces its roots back to my wedding photography days over a decade ago. I know. How cool is that? Oi oi. That's been always our humble way of saying hello and welcoming someone. Skimming the fence, skimming the van, skimming everything. Send it. Although, send it inspired by our very good friend White Wizard. What up? And also, what up? The only military aviation channel to tune into. That's all you need. We are the only dedicated, full-time, keeping going, keeping flowing, living the dream, keeping the stream. Because you all support the right channel. Thank you very much. Thank you. Julie, 15 months membership. Well done. And thank you so much. Don Castellas for dedication to duty. Thank you very much, Guards March. Oh yeah. Andrew the Rock Ape, member for 2 months, Guards March. Why not share this at my home, Squadron 2503? Guards March, thank you very much. Big up the Rock Apes. Debbie Miller, member for 6 months, Guards March. Thank you very much. Who's put thanks to Nikos, Ted and TCS for all you do. And thank you very much, Debbie. Oh yeah. Andrew Porter, F-18's marvellous. Thank you very much. Guards March to you. Thank you for your super. Alex Raven celebrating 1 month membership. Hell yeah, Nikos. Nicely done. Vicky Booth, member for 5 months. Oi oi, have a great day. Love the live stream. Guards March, thank you very much. Lee Williams, welcome to the Ted Coningsby Squadron. High five, Guards March. Nice one. Thank you all so much. Mike Bruce, member for 19 months. Guards March. Thank you very much for your 19-month service. Mark Garwood, aka Mark Spitfire, thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. Guards March. You know how it is. Oh, Ted's gone. Is that F-18? Is that meant to say F-18? It is. Is that how you do it now? So Ted, how do you say F-18 in bear language? It look different. Oh right, okay, because you can write the 8 in different ways. Okay, mate. Whatever you say, boss. Whatever you say, man. Bless him. Right, so we've had one Learjet land and 2 F-18s go out. I believe you can track them on ADSB. And good thing is, like I said, you'll be able to catch them landing here, so that's all good. Oh man, thanks man.
5 separated. Seven will help you out, readability 5. Ops 570, you could read more to whatever.
Right, I'm back. Right, hope we're all good, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Hope we're well. I think we might have the Beechcraft Shadow going up as well.
Snake 57.
Yes, Snake 57. What message? My name is Jens from Germany. Yes, I arrived today from Leipzig. Yes, I am from Germany with my friend Jürgen. Jürgen is here with me, and we are trying to find the delights of Lincolnshire. But unfortunately, it's very foggy. I'm not sure this is what I expected here, but I expect nothing less here. It's always foggy here. The weather is always fading. Yes, I must find, I'm back to try to find Captain Guter Weber. Yes, yes. Are you there? Have you seen Jürgen? No, you're not seeing. You look like someone that knows Jürgen. No, would you like some bockwurst or some schnitzel? I have some very special things here from my duty free. Come forward, this way. You must follow me, young man. Yes, that's right. Achtung! Yes, let me see. Very good. That's it. Captain Guter Weber will be very, very pleased with you. Yes, yes, I must take you to Leipzig. Yes, you must come with me. Come, young man. Yeah. Red Ted always listens to Jens, doesn't he? He's, him and Jens and Ted, of course. Everyone listens to Ted. Right, what else we got? We got Snake. So we go. It's starting to look a bit like Waddington, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. So this is the Beechcraft R1, the Shadow, and it's a wow. part of the ISTAR inventory. It's intelligence, surveillance, target acquisition, and reconnaissance. All signs snake. I'm not sure if it's just a ground run at this rate from this angle. I'm not too sure. But aircraft can taxi with just one engine running, but we'll see. I'm not too familiar with its it operates, but we shall find out very shortly. Let's have a look. Oh yes, let's ride! Here we go on the wild side, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Oh, what's going on over there by the reds? Let's have a look. Change. 2 seconds, I'll bring it back to them. No, thought I'd seen a canopy open. No, never mind, that's fine. We've had F-18s, we've had this is, it's going to end up being, you know, Waddington bingo at this rate. You know how it is. So this is the Beechcraft Shadow, ladies, gents and teddy bears, on R1. May look innocent, but it's far from it. Oh yes. Oh yeah, the Shadow R1, part of the ISTAR. And squadrons, first of all, it flies with number 14 Squadron and 54 Squadron, powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney PT6A. That's 1050 SHP turboprop engines. And what does it do? Well, through a combination of sensors, Shadow contributes to the comprehensive intelligence gatherings of the Royal Air Force's ISTAR force, and it outputs it's particularly valuable to ground commanders. So basically it goes up, finds out a load of stuff and gives it to the commanders. Pretty cool. Basically the eyes and skies of the Royal Air Force, as well as using the RC135 Rivet joint as well. Lovely. So it's a high definition electro-optical and electric sensors that's on this. It complements other platforms and capabilities, and it helps analysts prepare comprehensive intelligent products. So satellite communications links, and it enables information to be downloaded and offboarded during a mission. And the aircraft is also fitted with a defensive aid suite as well. So it can pretty much look after itself, although originally a Beechcraft product, subsequently marketed as a Beech and then a Hawker Beechcraft under Raytheon ownership, and it's now regarded as a Beechcraft product under Textron Aviation. The King Air has most recently been developed into the King Air 350. Now, more capable than earlier versions, the King Air 350 the A350 was selected as a special missions platform from the outset against an urgent need to provide and improve intelligence gatherings in Afghanistan. Now, the requirement led the Ministry of Defence to commission an initial 4 Shadow R1 Mark 1 aircraft based on the King Air 350 CER, so that's why you may think it's a King Air, but it's not. And under an urgent operational requirement delivered to the Royal Air Force to be operated by 5 AC Squadron in 2009. Now, the squadron features an under fuselage, the Shadow features an under fuselage electro-optical sensor turret, a variety of integrated sensors, and an extensive communications capability managed from operator consoles in the cabin. So I bet it's got its own Wi-Fi in there, and probably its own satellite systems and stuff. And it was number 5 AC Squadron Shadow flight that became 14 Squadron, so they merged from 5 to this. And that was in 2011, after the former Tornado unit disbanded at RAF Lossiemouth under the 2010 Strategic Defence and Security Review. So here we are today, and the existing Shadow fleet is being upgraded and further expanded to 8 aircraft under the Shadow Mark II upgrade program. Oh yeah. Wingspan 17.4 meters, that's 57 feet 11 inches, with a wing area of 310 square feet or 28.18. Length of 46 feet 8 inches, that's 14.26. So there's quite a few TEDs there. Just don't forget TED's 16 centimeters, so it's quite a few TEDs. That's right, the AC stands for Army Corporation. You'll see that if you see those abbreviations. TB, torpedo bomber, B for bomber, F for fighter, AC for Army Corporation, absolutely. There's also number 2 Army Corporation at RAF Lossiemouth. Simon Watch on, what's going on, what up? Don't forget to hit that notification bell button if you are subscribed. Let's get 80k by the year. Do you think we'll get 80,000? Is it possible to get 80,000 by the end of the year? Can we do it? Well, to be honest, if it was beginning of the year with air shows and everything else that was going on, I would have said yeah. But of course, this time of year, you know, things with the weather playing up like it is. Sammy B, how you doing? Margot Baxter, how's it going? Hope we're all good. Here we go. Okay, so we should get this taxi in now then. Taxi holding point R for 1. You can see the, look at this. So our 4th movement of the day. You get to see its innocent looking livery. I love this sort of thing though. Deception, isn't it? It's good. I'm gonna get... Oi, oi! Of course, the strike of the Waddington lorry. I had no idea about Enid Stobart, by the way. I thought that would just go on forever. Never mind. Perry, how you doing, man? Hope you're good. Here we go, send it. Yeah, man. Totes. Awaiting departure details. Hang on. Sorry, just awaiting to line up and wait. All clear for takeoff. Probably just tuning into the latest latest Wi-Fi. It's pretty spectacular, this aircraft. Sometimes has call signs Snake, Widget. What other one? Snake, Widget. I think there's another one. I can't remember the other one. Shadow? Does that have Shadow? I can't remember those. That one. Speed Channel live here at RAF Waddington. How we doing? Yeah, unfortunately, we had to pack up from Hull Beach this morning, as it just was worse than this. It was horrendous. So cool. Thanks, Davey, for those. I think I know why some of them. Go. Beautiful. Wasn't sure if I heard a startup. So we've still got the F-18s to return as well, don't forget, which would be quite nice. We'll have a good view of them as they come into land. So all is good. Touch and go. Sweet. Oh, cool. I think we've got a touch and go, and then it will depart again. Again, touch and go is really important to not only practice for emergency scenarios, but also gives the pilot a chance to land again and depart. So that's really important to note that. which is probably just somewhere in front of us, but I'm going to wait for that. Can't see anything at the moment. But I believe it's a touch and go, then off to wherever it needs to go. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button, ladies, gents and teddy bears. We've always said this, it's not like a Facebook or Instagram post. It really does have an impact on our channel and can also help us get recommended. It is potentially a chance for YouTube to recommend us by getting us over to that 1,000 like mark, and our viewers and views will go up very substantially if you all smash that like button right now. I know many of us forget, but if we get recommended, that's more exposure, and more exposure could lead to more viewers, and then hopefully more viewers could tune in and think, yep, let's subscribe, because we are a well-established now military aviation channel. We do try our best to stream 5 days a week, although yesterday the weather got the better of Hull Beach, I think, or whatever the reasons were. Well, the weather wasn't too bad, to be honest. It wasn't as bad as today, but today was a complete no. So for whichever reason, I mean, aircraft may not have booked in that day, just don't know. You just turn up, hope for the best. The flag started to go down as I was just saying, nah, it's time to go, and I knew that would be the case. That's the thing, sometimes if I've got a stream at Hull Beach starting late, then it's a case of put it late for a worst case scenario. But it couldn't hold it off anymore, and especially when it looked like it was about to close. But anyway, we've got a Beechcraft Shadow R1 about to do a touch and go. Cool, thank you. You alright, yeah?
She wanted to come and say hello.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, we've been at Coningsby, we were watching you live.
Oh, nice one. You went today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go and I thought I'd give Hull Beach another go. But no, I came here and waited. And what was the weather like at Coningsby?
Just as bad as it is.
Yeah, but at least you had some typhoons flying.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
so that was the thing. But I'm going there tomorrow.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I'll be there tomorrow.
It's meant to be a bit clearer tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Let's have a look. We've got Beechcraft should be, where is it? It should be turning around and coming in for a touch and go, and then you can come back later.
My son's shouting at me, we can hear you!
Where is it?
He's in that car there.
Oh, right. Oi, oi.
It's because we're watching the channel on
Oh, cool,
anyway.
cool. So you, when did you subscribe?
Oh, what, about 2 weeks ago?
Oh, that's cool. So you met Ted?
Yeah,
there's Ted. He is, isn't he? And all the other characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Did you want coffee or anything?
I'm fine, but thank you for the offer. Yeah, I've just had one.
No
Can't have too many in this weather, because, you know.
No. Those toilets are not going to be the best, are they?
No, it's all good, it's all good. No,
Is anything else happening today?
I don't know, but there are 2 F-18s still out to come back.
Okay.
So at least you get to see them.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I don't know. There's 3 red arrows over there. Whether they'll go out. Oh, the canopy's open. This is a good sign.
That's a good sign.
The canopy's just opened.
Okay, we'll go and watch then.
So, yeah, that's a very good sign.
Yeah.
It's when they tow them away. That's not a good sign. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. You take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, so the Red Arrows, you know, they train every week, with the exception of a break and holidays, but they will be training all year round, so we will come again to catch them training. We've done so in various, you know, I think we did a few early in the year. I believe we did a few streams early in the year. Goodness me, it's gone quick this year, hasn't it? You know, throughout the year you'll see them practice in various combinations: singletons, a synchro pair, the Enid, the Hanna, like flight of 4, flight of 7, flight of 5, various different combinations until they put it all together. You know, when they go away to Springhawk as well in the spring, to Croatia and Greece and Cyprus, and train where there's more reliable weather. Steve Evans, how you doing? Hope you're good. Jenny B, how's it going? She gets very close now, but my view at the moment, just keeping an eye on the reds, because at the moment you cannot see that beach grass shadow at the moment, so just keep it here. See if you can. I'll look to the right, you look at the red arrow and tell me if there's a pilot getting in. Touch and go, but I still can't see it. Might as well just keep this on the reds at the minute. That's 2 canopies up, thank you very much. Would you believe I still can't see it? That's how bad the visibility is. I don't know what these... Okay. The other cool thing about Waddington is these lights. If you haven't got a scanner, no worries. When the lights go off, you know something's either... oh, there you go. I can just about see the landing light. There you go. So this is based here at RAF Waddington. About to perform a touch and go. eaten by the clouds there. So we just witnessed the second canopy up of the Red Arrows. So the Red Arrows will train their new pilots as well, their new recruits, their successful applicants. Okay, is that a pilot? Yeah. So there would have been some new applicants who have been successful in their entry. Doing all their checks. This is good, this is good. Thanks a lot, Mayhem Marshy, for pointing that out with the second canopy. Nice. Dr. Soda, how's it going? Davey, how you doing? Hope you're good. It is quite exciting to see them train all year round as well. I mean, they'll be up at the crack of dawn doing, you know, sometimes I've seen them at 7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, doing their training on beautiful sunrises as well. Don't forget, we've still got 2 F-18 Hornets of the Finnish Air Force. Don't forget, ladies, gents and teddy bears, if you tuned in, to hit the like button and subscribe. You know how it is. Good question. Someone's asked why they're not wearing their red suits. That will most likely indicate that they're not a Red Arrows fully qualified pilot at the moment. So I'm going to guess that they're still in their training. And QFI qualified flying instructor for the Red Arrows, probably supervising this flight. There are crew in the second one. I don't know if you can see that, but there is. Yep. So we've got 2. Don't know what they're going to be doing, but we'll find out. Maybe a practice diversion somewhere. You just never know what they're up to today. I don't know what the cloud base is looking like at the moment, but we'll see. Alex, they fly from the front. This is quite exciting times, isn't it? Pretty cool, man. Just keep a lookout for the F-18s when they return. There is a military exercise out at the North Sea currently. Check ATIS, see what the cloud base is. Hang on, just lives and tune into ATIS that time.
Surface wind 140 degrees at 12 knots. Colour state yellow 1, visibility 8 kilometres. Weather mist, current cloud broken 600 feet. QFE and Nana 2 head.
There you go. So you heard that on the ATIS. Really useful to. There you go. ATIS, the automatic terminal information service, really good to tune into. Pilots will tune into it. Now, it does naturally get updated every hour, or when there's been a significant change in either the runway change, the cloud base, visibility, that kind of thing. If there's a significant change, it's already on information November. It goes up alphabetically. So, you know, if you think about if it's 1 letter per hour, then it's made a lot of changes since this morning when the aerodrome opened. So, there we go. This looks good, so we're going to get some movement just to top it off as well. Wouldn't it be cool to get F-16s as well? So red arrows going up. Well, I tell you what, it's clearing up behind me. It's looking good. This is good, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. It's time for the Reds. It's time for the Reds. Oh yeah, Skippy time. Woo, yeah. You're tuned into the Ted Trying to Speak channel, live here at RAF Waddington. Don't forget to hit that like button and do hit the care button. Spell S-H-A-R-E, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. Come on, you know it is. You know how it is. It makes all the difference hitting that like button and subscribing to your one and only Ted Conning Speed channel. Well, we'll find out what it is they're going to do. Tell you what, if I got the Reds air to air, that might be a good one to put on there as well. Keep the Reds air to air. Smoke on go. I have missed that already. I do love the smoke on go.
Information code November and 992 Prefect. Prefect 96, center place 3,500. Center place 3,500.
Here we go. Just get a few lorries out there. The Prefect. The Cranner's coming into the action. Come on, Cranners. RF Cranbourne's Prefect en route. Just going to get a bit of lorry action as well. The red arrow's about to get eaten. Here it is. It's red arrow's time. Start sharing. I'm very proud of all of you. Hit that care button and share the channel on your social media. Thank you so much. Smash that like button. Let's ride. Go on, send it, Red Arrows. The only unit to use the Hawk T1A in the Royal Air Force. This is the Hawk T1A variant. The Hawk family. classic, beautiful, beautiful aircraft, an icon. Flying the flag literally are the Red Arrows. You know, their role is to push recruitment. You know, how many Red Arrows have seen Red Arrows and joined? You know, creates jobs, creates work, gets people to air shows, inspires the young to join and become and influence them. You know, there's so much more than just a wow factor of just seeing them. There's a whole point to air shows as well, and to show off the Air Force as well. Matthew, you know how it is. How's it going? Bear, how you doing? Jack and potatoes to celebrate, love it. It's Red Arrows time. You're tuned into the one and only Ted Coningsby channel. Here we go, Red Arrows, you know how it is. Training all year round. Yeah, so I'd say the one at the back is a qualified Red Arrow with that bone dome. Yeah, those are Red Arrows bone domes, aren't they? They look like it. Ted's flown with the Red Arrows in September 2021. Here we go, here we go. Come on, send it. To even attempt the application, you need a minimum 1,500 hours. I've flown one tour operationally, and to be classed as an above average pilot as well. So much better cloud base over there, look. And as they get eaten by the clouds. Right, we're just left with one red arrow. The sky's looking a bit better, you know. Dare I say it, it's looking better, man. We'll just see what they're going to get up to. Keep an eye out on them. Got the Prefect coming in as well. Such a swagger about them, haven't they, those Hawks? They're so cool. They're absolutely brilliant. So Prefect just on its Prefect 9.6, low approach, although it'd be quite high. Struggling to see it at the moment, but keep an eye out on the Reds in case they do come back and do amazing how it comes up as a Goshawk, a T45, which it isn't, by the way. If you're on ADSB, it's definitely not a Hawk T45, and it's not a Goshawk. I can tell you that much. Interesting call sign, Mayfly.
That's copy. What area of operation do you require?
So one's got a call sign Red Arrow and the other one's got a call sign Mayfly. That's cool.
1,000 feet on the Barclays 904 headphones over. 5 to 1,500 feet, 994 Mayfly.
I'm just waiting for this Prefect 9.6 to come in. Afternoon.
904 head to touchdown.
Yeah, they always do on the Hawks. It always comes up as Hawk T45. I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
Wind 15012.
Yes, Meth, they are very stealthy. Yes, they're very good at not being. I'm very good at not being there when they turn up, or the record button wasn't pressed, or calls of nature. They do sneak up on you, these Hawks. Someone watch on, Robert Brassel, how you doing? Andrew C, thank you very much for the movements tally. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and here we go, a little Prefect just coming in now from Pranners. Any lorries?
Operate the block out to 5,000 to 4,500 feet on the Barclays 994 headphones to make the control exit. 5 to 4,500 994
Looking forward to seeing the F-18s return.
After manoeuvre. Decision height. Right, so Cobra 3-1, flight to in the set flight level 50, traffic service, instrument recovery, installation, Foxtrot. 50 traffic service, Cobra 315.
Yeah, there is Prefect 9-1. Yep, using talk down.
9-1, that's correct. 4-5 foot, 22 down. 5 foot, 22 down, that's 9-1.
We've got another low approach coming up.
Yeah, the 800 feet, over at 315.
Can we get 1,000 likes? What are we on, by the way, likewise? 739. Ooh, are we going to struggle today? Mind you, we didn't start till late, and we didn't even stream where we were supposed to because we couldn't in the end because of the low cloud. So that's not too bad.
40 degrees, over 31, flight.
Low approach, Prefect. Prefect 9-1. It's not been a bad day in the end, has it? Considering it was going to be a no-go today, a no-show either. Okay, here we go. Looking good. Training aircraft at RAF College, Cranwell. So to become a Red Arrows pilot, you'll be starting in one of these, or any pilot of the Royal Air Force. And of course, cadets also get a bit of an experience with these, as well as tutors and prefects. This is where a Royal Air Force pilot will start. The tutor or the prefect, and then of course from there it'll be RAF Valley with the Hawk. The Texan first. And then the Hawk, and then it's wow, wherever it is that they're tuned to. If it's the F-35B, it'll be Marham's 207 Squadron, the Operational Conversion Unit, or if it's the Typhoon that you want, we'll be flying at 29 with Ted. RAF Coningsby. Coningsby's Operational Conversion Unit 29. Prefect at the parent station of Cranwell at RAF Barkston Heath. Yeah, what else we got? We got 2 Red Arrows up and 2 F-18s, although I'm a bit concerned about the car park closing soon, if it hasn't already. Hi!
911, one to the boat, identify traffic service, what time of boat to come on? Traffic service, radar message to the PAR, grab on, Prefect 911. Prefect 911.
Oi, oi!
Prefect 911, equipment service. Equipment service, Prefect 911. Prefect 911, score 2621. 21, Prefect 911.
You know, with all the assets that you've got around the base, all your expensive aircraft, buildings, equipment, you need these. Hey, oi, all right now, what's up? How you doing there now? My name's Reggie, part of the RAF regiment. That's right. Take care and protect UK assets around here, the base's assets. That's right. That's what we do, the regiment. Part of the 2503 Broad Auxiliary Air Force today, working with them regiment. That's right, that's what we do. My name's Reggie. Right, don't mess with us. Make sure we look after all the assets around the base. Yeah, you probably think, you know, fly these pretty little planes there now, but no, we don't fly these pretty little planes. No, we don't there now. No, we like that. Make sure it's all good there now. By looking after the base there now. That's right, we're Reggies. Keep things on the ground there now. You can tell we're regiment because we've got mush. We love chucking. Yeah, sit there now. We're never alone. There's always a Reggie. Always a Reggie around. He's got special moves. Forward, back, kick. Hey, oi, you right here now? I'm right here now, Reggie. What are you doing? I'm right, Reggie. Just doing some work with 2503 Royal Auxiliary Air Force, you know, regiments over there. Oh, right, yeah, I've been with them today as well. Yeah? Well, I suppose we all look the same, don't we? Oh, yeah, that's right there, Reggie. That's right, we're one unit. We're the regiment. That's right. Always got each other's backs, Reggie, haven't we? Yeah, we do, Reggie. We know a song about that, don't we, Reggie? We do, Reggie. Because we're both Reggies. We're both Reggie, 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 we're both Reggie. Oi, 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 yeah! That's how we do it around there now. That's how I do it around there now. That's no chucking.
So far, second by flight to
Just move some of the stuff that I don't need then, just in case I need to go.
Oh yeah, ladies, sheds and teddy bears, welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel membership. I'm Nikos, I'm your cameraman and commentator. This is our squadron leader, Ted Coningsby. Just want to say a massive thank you to all our members. Guns up and oh yeah. Take it away, Ted. ladies, gents and teddy bears, we want to say a massive thank you to all of our subscribers for getting us to where we are today. We have gone all over the country, from as far as Lossiemouth to Bryce Norton, and military areas such as air weapons ranges, low flying areas, heritage centres and special flights for TED 2. We cannot do this without your support, and your support will be rewarded. You can now join the Ted Coningsby Squadron and help fund the channel to get us around the country and provide us with the funds for equipment to bring you better content too. We have 3 exciting membership levels with awesome YouTube perks to reward you back for your support. Our first level of membership is the Ted Coningsby Squadron. You'll get a loyalty badge on YouTube, unique TCS emojis that you can use on comments and live streams, members only videos which include behind the scenes, deleted scenes, sneak previews and also music videos that Ted likes to play the electric guitar on. You'll also get access to members only Discord server and discount on all of our Ted Coningsby merchandise. All of this for just $1.99 a month. Oh yeah. Our second level of membership is the Posh Officers Club. This includes all of the squadron perks, private Posh Officers Discord chat room, Posh Officers discounts on all of our Ted Coningsby merchandise, and the poshness of supporting the TCS even more. This is just £4.99 a month. Our third level was inspired by many of our fans who have been supporting the channel massively. So we'd love to reward you back with this, and our third level of membership is the Ted Coningsby Fighter Squadron. This gives you a more personal experience with me and Ted, with exclusive live streams and content. You'll get a free Ted Coningsby Fighter Squadron patch, a private Ted Coningsby Fighter Squadron Discord chat room, a gold colour Discord username, and a higher discount on all of our Ted Coningsby merchandise. All this for just $25.99 a month. Ladies, gents and teddy bears, the Ted Coningsby channel cannot thank you enough for all your support, and it's this support that keeps the dream, keeps the stream. Thank you so much. Oh yeah.
Right, ladies, gents, steady bears, I'm just going to do some guards marches because I'm pretty sure it looks like they may be closing up in just a moment. So I'll just get the guards marches done, just in case I'll miss a few for you. But it's been good. You know, we saw the F-18s, we've seen Red Arrows, Beechcraft and a Learjet. That's good, isn't it? So yeah, thank you very much, all of you, for that. Jenny B, congratulations, 6-month membership, well done, thank you very much. Guards March, whoop, 6 months, love TCS. Andy Wilkins, high five, thank you very much, welcome to the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Ellie J Approach, high five, thank you for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership, thank you so much. Paul C, member for 5 months. F-18's on my 5-month anniversary. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I think they're locking up now. Right. G-Ham and Lupin's walking tours. Get yourself a cuppa on me, Nikos. Your patience and dedication is admirable. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And Perez Matman Bush, member for 14 months. Wow, how did that happen? 14 amazing months with the best people, best aircraft, best airfields and best bears. Oh yeah, Guards March. Thank you so much for your membership, mate, for 14 months. Cadwell 5, member for 8 months as well. Guards March to you. Been great being part of this community. Thank you so much. Margot Baxter for Ground Crew Drew's Flying Saucers Fund. Thank you very much. Guards March. Simon Montron, high five. Guards March. Thank you for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Oh yeah. And Simon Montron, high five. Thank you for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership, mate. Thank you. Scorcher, member for 14 months. Loved every minute. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Guards March. Thank you. Right, I'm just going to have a little peek, see what's going on there. But I think we may need to vacate, unfortunately. I'm not sure when the F-18's coming back.
That one. Follow me.
Yeah, you're welcome, Simon. It did pay off in the end. It was, yeah. I mean, I got here and it looked worse. And then, obviously, nothing's gone into Holbeach today. I don't know if you've had a look. Nothing has. So that would have been completely a heart killer, that one. That would have been degrading. But, you know, at the end of the day, these things do happen. But I'm glad I got you a stream. I know it's only like 2 hours. But it's 2 hours better than none, isn't it? And we've got 800 likes, which is amazing. Alan Stratton, thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you. That's so kind of you, man. Guards March, thank you very much, Alan. think that's it. I think we're going to have to go. I think it closes at 4 by the look of it. They've closed one of the gates, so right, we'll call it a day. And you know, just at the end of the day, we've pulled something out of nothing. You know, we've done it together, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I managed to get something out of nothing. What a day. It's going to take me just a few minutes to just pack this up, so I don't want to be the last one. Who wants to be the last one out of a car park? I don't. Yeah, incredible. It's the way it is. You know, we're so lucky to be able to be in this car park at the end of the day, and it's really nice. I didn't even get a chance to say there's a burger van here, the Wave enclosure. It's brilliant. There's toilets here, and didn't get to do my usual because it was like, oh my goodness me, there's something actually happening. But yeah, thank you so much. We're going to go to Coningsby tomorrow back at TED HQ. We'll take Ted home. It sounds like it was a wet one there today, but they had movement there. But we got a nice variety. We had F-18s, we got afterburners, we got 2 red arrows, we got the Snake and the Learjet, well, the Shadow R1. But yeah, ladies, gents, teddy bears, thank you very much, all of you who's tuned in today. And we're going to go because the car park's going to close, unfortunately. But it's been brilliant, and yeah, thank you all so much for your support. It's been amazing. So, ladies, gents, teddy bears, for the last time for today. Oh, by the way, just quickly, thank you very much, RAF Waddington, for sending them, and the Finnish Air Force, and the red arrows, and 14 Squadron. I think it was 14. Oh dear. Right. See you soon, everyone. Wish you well.
Aircraft 50 advance, right to the next one.